I have 2 minutes to 5 minutes, Your Royal Highnesses, but I'll start with a question. When these colonialists came to Africa, what did they come with? We can begin from there. What did they come with that made us to hand over our cities, our names, their land? 2,000 years across the road, we still even get our money. We build their churches, their mosques, without them even being here. What did they come with? The Muzungu just came like the way we have come. He just looked around. He had a strategy. He looked around, he said, okay, now these fools, I don't think they're even too religious like us, because for us we are religious. We knew God. We even knew that resurrection would happen. Because in the pyramids, the pharaohs, when they were being buried in Egypt, they would be buried while looking up. And while all documents and instruments for resurrection were in the space, these, as the Africans knew God would come back, there was a resurrection, we knew in our culture. That's why we did not put concrete on our graves, but we had to put a tree, knowing that this is temporary. Even the names were given to you, that God will come back. Lubanga, God. Who told us these things? Was it the Muzungu? No. We even knew it would rain the next 3 months. Who we knew? Our cultural leaders would bless us and people become rich. Now we have the Lafere, the Muganda said Mufere. The Lafere are the one blessing you. They take your land, they take your wife, they rape your women, they take your land, isn't that what's happening? They had a strategy. So for us to reclaim who we were, we must have a strategy to decolonize, reverse what they placed in us. Tell your neighbor, we are in serious business.
We are in serious business.
We are on serious business. That is not easy work, Your Royal Highness, to decolonize the mind of the African man, to walk like his or her ancestors. That is not an easy business. So we are not investors, we are more than investors.
True.
Because the investors have been coming with their money, they know that if they invest in this, they will have no jobs in China. So none of them is interested in decolonizing the mind. Because the moment you are decolonized, you're going to be superpowers. Tell your neighbor, we are going to walk.
We are going to walk.
We are going to walk. That walking must begin with a story of telling you that the Muzungu didn't come with anything. Sir Samuel Baker came alone. He arrived here. He moved around. James is who? Grant. He came with nothing. How many did they come? They were around 3. They colonized all of us. Up to today. Those men died long ago. Even their graves, we don't know where they are. But look here, we are still following their vision. The vision that they brought launched the most dangerous weapon called the scrap and petition of what? Of Africa. Up to today, the borders are there. Still, are they there? Are we not fighting going to DRC even when we know the DRC people and us, we are one? Isn't Busia there and they still asking for Chitambuliso? Even when we are black to black, those men are there controlling us even through the curriculum. And the role of the kings has not been integrated. So we have an Alur who's walking, he looks an Alur. But inside him, he's not a what? He's some weapon, I call it robots. We are like robots. Everything, look around. The clothes that we are putting on, they are manufactured from away. So you were a robot walking on behalf of China and Europe. Even our language, we don't know it. The names we give to our children, we don't know their definition. So we have come here, my friends, my elders, to say enough is enough. Enough is what?
Enough.
And we're going to use the vehicle, the capacity of the clan leader, so that the clan leader